Coach Quirk, I'll start with you. First, one of the big things about the first round of this tournament is there were a couple games that are highlighted by a big Springfield connection. And the game in West New England to Springfield, and here tonight, Keene State and yourself playing against a former teammate of yours. Talk about what that's like to play against, or coach against him after playing with him back in the late 90s.
Right. You know, Coach Terrio, he, as a player, he was a face-off specialist. He was Division II Player of the Year at the midfield, was an instrumental part of winning that national title 20 years ago. And his Keene State team plays the same way. They take on his personality of being tough and gritty, and they just try to grind it out every possession on offense and defense. So they definitely take on the personality of Coach Terrio, and it's fun to coach against them. You know, we're good friends, all those guys are. It's a very close-knit team still, 20 years later, and Mark's a big piece of it. So.
And talk about your guys, how they played tonight. Close game from start to finish. And there were some ups and downs, and you guys did some things well and things not so well. Talk about how you felt you guys played today.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, our guys come out, we think, every game with the mindset that they're going to play disciplined, they're going to play hard for 60 minutes, they're going to play as a team and grind out victories. And tonight, we played their style of lacrosse a little bit more helter-skelter than we usually do. But at the right moments, I'm just so proud of our guys because they did keep their composure when they really needed to. When it was tied 9-9, particularly in the fourth quarter, they just got together, they stayed composed, and they grinded out that win. And you know, when it was 9-9, I felt like they were going to do that. I trust these guys so much on the field that they're just going to come through in big moments like that, and they've done that all season.
Peter, you are the team's only captain, and you were here back when the Endicott was in its last NCAA tournament, and the last time I won a first-round game. Talk about what it feels like to be a captain in this position, winning another game, having a chance to go another step further.
Yeah, I mean, our goal every year, is to win the conference championship. Unfortunately, we did not do that this year, but we're fortunate enough to have as good of a season as we did to get this pool seed bid. We got a great matchup against Keene State, a team that we really liked our matchup against. We came out here tonight, we knew it was going to be a battle. I think I recall correctly that game we won my first year was against Springfield, like 6-5. Again, just an absolute grind. Because again, it's just being able to play for tomorrow. We fortunately get to move on. We're coming out to practice tomorrow. That's what we're playing for. But the energy and the intensity is just a whole nother level when you go to the NCAAs. We're excited to be able to win today and move on to Medford and take on Tufts for a second time.
Now I want to ask you about how the team played defensively. And one of the biggest things that stuck out to me on the box score is, you guys were put in a man-down situation on several different times throughout the game, but I don't believe you gave them a goal. And that's a big part of your game, and your role in the team is defense. Talk about how you guys got through those situations and maybe some of your teammates that stepped up.
Yeah, I mean, we practice man up, man down every single day, and honestly, we see one of the best man up units. And I think we really need to give that man up unit, whether it's the first line when we're going ones and ones, or even that second line who gives us a look. That's what really prepares us every single day. So really, in the end, going out into the games, it's really easy because we've got some of the best offensive players going at us in practice. So a lot of credit to those guys who step up every single day. Again, guys like that first line of defense, Cooney, Neckel, but also like the guys who come in, like Chris Summers, plays a huge role. He doesn't play much, but when he comes in there, he really makes a huge impact on that defense. And then Bell made some huge stops. Really just a team effort. And when you're down a man, you feel like you have an advantage. At no point in time when we go out there, we feel like we're a man down. I think that makes a difference. And fortunately, making them go 0-for, that's pretty incredible. But I think it's a real testament to both our preparation and execution.
Now, Harry, you're having a career year this year. The conference's Player of the Year. And you come from a family that has a lot to do with Endicott lacrosse, and your brother had a tremendous career. And he had 2 NCAA first-round wins himself. and now you've got one yourself. How do you feel being in this situation, having helped lead your team to a win and going into the second round of the NCAA tournament?
It's just great. I mean, I grew up watching my brother play here under Coach Quirk. They had 2 great years when they made it to the NCAAs, and he was talked to me about hard work and how that's how they got there. So it's nice to just get one under my belt and really follow in his great footsteps.
Right. Now Keene battled hard in the third quarter, and they tied the game up 9-9 going into the fourth, but you guys came out real strong over the first half of that fourth quarter. What is it offensively that helped you guys click and kind of push ahead towards a win?
Well, we always talk about the game's four rounds of a boxing match, basically. So we just take it one round at a time, and we just forget about the 3 before that, take on the fourth, and we always go 1 goal at a time. This is what we preach on the sideline. Just on to the next one, forget about the next, and once we start pumping, we just roll as an offense. We all get together and just bounce it off each other, and it just works out to play with high energy.
And your teammates on the offensive end that really stuck out to you today? I saw Josh Tordick, who leads the team in assists, had a wonderful game, and Colin Bannon had another great game as a freshman. Nick Pinciar came up huge with 4 points. So, what's it like to play with those guys?
Every day in practice is just a treat just to play with these guys. I mean, Colin is outstanding. I mean, I watched him play in high school. I played against him. He's a great player. He's very aggressive with the ball and his stick. And Josh is just phenomenal with feeding the ball. He always has his eyes upfield, always looking to make the next play. And it's just great playing with those guys. I mean, it's awesome.
Thanks, guys. Congratulations, and good luck in the next round.
Thank you.